Have you ever wondered why the sun burns so hot and the moon glows so cool? Let me tell you a story, one my grandmother shared with me under the old mango tree. It's a tale about love, jealousy, and a brave boy who reminded the world of what truly matters. Long ago, when the world was still new, the sun and the moon were not just lights in the sky, they were living beings. The sun was a tall man with golden skin that radiated warmth and life. His laughter made plants grow, and his presence made everything feel alive. The moon was a gentle woman, pale and serene, with a voice as soft as the breeze, and a touch that could soothe the hottest day. Her eyes sparkled like water reflecting the stars. The sun and the moon loved each other deeply. But there was a problem. They could never truly be together. The sun's heat was so intense that it threatened to overpower the moon's coolness, and a calming touch could dim his fire. Despite this, they found ways to meet, stealing moments at dawn and dusk. These brief encounters painted the sky in brilliant hues of orange, pink, and purple, a testament to their love. The world depended on their balance. The sun brought light and warmth for growth, while the moon provided coolness and calm for rest. But not everyone cherished their harmony. Nyoka, a jealous spirit who had once admired the moon, was consumed by bitterness when she chose the sun. Unable to bear their happiness, Nyoka devised a plan to separate them forever. Nyoka disguised himself as a wise man and visited the villagers who were struggling with poor harvests and restless nights. The sun and the moon are selfish, he lied. Their secret meetings steal light from your days and darkness from your nights. If you keep them apart, your crops will flourish and the nights will be peaceful. Desperate and fearful, the villagers believed him. One evening, as the moon rose to meet the sun, the villagers climbed the tallest mountain with pots, pans, and sticks. They banged and shouted, creating such a clamor that the moon, frightened, retreated into the clouds. The next morning, they did the same as the sun rose, begging him not to meet her. Seeing their distress, the sun stayed high in the sky, far from the horizon where the moon might appear. Separated, the sun and the moon began to change. The sun, burning with anger and heartbreak, grew hotter and harsher. Crops withered under his relentless glare, and rivers dried up. The moon, cold with sorrow, dimmed until her light was barely visible. Nights grew so dark and frigid that even the bravest animals hid in fear. The villagers soon realized their mistake, but they were too ashamed to act. One boy, Kojo, refused to give up. Kojo loved listening to his grandmother's stories about the sun and the moon's love, and he knew the world needed them to reunite. One evening, as the sun set and the moon began to rise, Kojo climbed the mountain alone. He carried no pots or pans, only his courage and a song his grandmother had taught him. Standing at the peak, Kojo sang. His voice was soft but steady, carrying a melody about love, forgiveness, and unity. The sun, hearing the song, paused in its descent, his fiery anger cooling for the first time in weeks. The moon, curious, peeked out from behind the clouds, her glow brightening. Slowly they drew closer, the light mingling on the horizon. Nyoka, seeing his plan unravel, transformed into his shadowy form and rushed to the mountain to stop them. But Kojo's song grew louder, and the villagers who had followed him in secret joined in. Together, their voices filled the air, creating a barrier of hope and harmony that Nyoka couldn't penetrate. Defeated, he fled into the darkness, never to return. From that day on, the sun and the moon vowed never to let anyone keep them apart. Though they still couldn't be together completely, they continued to meet at dawn and dusk, painting the sky with their love. Their brief encounters reminded the world that even in separation, love can shine brightly. And Kojo, his bravery was never forgotten. Some say his song still lingers in the wind, a reminder that love and unity are stronger than fear and jealousy. So, the next time you see the sky streaked with colors at sunrise or sunset, remember the sun and the moon. And if an eclipse darkens the sky, don't be afraid. It's just Nyoka trying to return. But as long as we stand together, his shadow will never win.